Trainer Ian Parsard carries a strong contingent into the Moo Tay Mile, Mahogany and Jordon Reign, where much is expected. In the Chairman's Plate, Parsard is also well represented with the rapidly improving Brinks. Brinks did well in the Classics with 2 second-place finishes, and then conquered all and sundry in the Winston Griffiths Classic run on September 3, over 9.5 furlongs.
They're often racing in the Winston Griffiths Classic. Going for that lead, that's Great Trick, tugging hard. Brinks follows in second. Morimoto comes next in third. Right there too, on the outside, that's Unruly Dude, very early. Recovering that is Perfect Brew. Sunset Silhouette beside Perfect Brew. Then comes Pellicula and racing at the back, marginally at the back, the Head Cornerstone. As making the runnings, that is Great Trick, leading them towards the 6 furlong point on the course, being hounded by Brinks racing in second. Right there in third, that is Unruly Dude. Morimoto races in fourth as they turn around over on the backstretch, racing toward the 5 furlong point, and it is still making the runnings. Great Trick, just the leader from Brinks, settled back in second, passing the 5. Great Trick in front. Brinks not in any hurry, racing in second, running up on the rail. That is Perfect Brew in third. Also there is Morimoto. The Head Cornerstone is right there too. Then comes Pellicula. Then comes in second to last, that is Sunset Silhouette, and Unruly Dude is out of it at the moment. Brinks now assumes authority. Brinks goes on by 2 lengths, and the writing may be on the wall. Brinks in front, rushing down on the outside, that's Perfect Brew. Does Perfect Brew has anything to offer Brinks? They're at the top of the lane. Brinks trying to take home the money in the Winston Griffiths Classic. It's Brinks in front, kicking away from Perfect Brew. Out wide, Morimoto looks to be coming forward. Brinks paced against the rail in front, about 4 lengths inside the final furlong. Morimoto running up, big one. Brinks though denying Morimoto. Morimoto driven for all his worth. Brinks is still in front, and Brinks will bring home the money in the second running of the Winston Griffiths Classic. Brinks beats Morimoto, Perfect Brew, and the Head Cornerstone.
Brinks has had a tough campaign for the year. You know, he basically competed in all the races leading up to the Classics. He ran a very good second in the Guineas. Came back in the St. Ledger when he was third. Came back in the Derby when he was second to Atomica. So, you know, busy campaign, and then he didn't really get a break because immediately after that, he was a winner of the Final Griffiths. It's a long time he didn't win a race, almost a year. So it was good when he was able to get that win. It's an important win for him. And then he followed it up with a nice win in a 7 furlong restricted race. So Brinks, he hasn't really tested overnight pace, true overnight pace in his career. He's going to have to feel that on Saturday. But again, I'm very happy with how he has trained since his last run 6 weeks ago, which means that just like Mahogany and Jordon Reign, you know, he's coming into this race fresh. He has trained, in my mind, better than he has ever trained. Physically, he looks the best that he has ever looked in his life. His training has been on point. He has Dane Dawkins on him for this particular race. He's drawn a little bit on the outside, pen draw, and I preferred it a little bit closer to the inside so he could save a little bit more ground going into the first turn. But based on his preparation, to be honest with you, I'm very excited to see Brinks run on Saturday.
All right. So all in all, trainer, everything taken into consideration, you're looking for a fruitful day on Moo Tay Mile Day.
Yeah, I'm looking for fruitful. I'm looking for a satisfying, is how I would put it. A satisfying day on Moo Tay Mile Day, because the horses have all trained well, they look well, they're all carrying themselves well, and you know, it's always great to win, but as a trainer what I like to see is when the horses go there, that they put a proper capital effort in, and that's what I'm expecting from all 3 runners on Saturday.
All the best, trainer.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you, man.
All right.
And remember,
all the best.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
remember,
man. Yeah, man.
just people posted them.